And, you know, with that title on the line, there's a couple other titles floating around. Anthony Joshua Ruiz rematch. I have to get your opinion, seeing the fact that, you know, you train the other piece of the puzzle of how potentially that rematch would go, and your whole predictions in that fight.
You know, it's a very interesting fight. It has taken place somewhere completely off the grid from what is the norm for boxing. So to me, it's really just all about the questions. You know, can Joshua handle defeat? Can Ruiz handle success? They're both. It sounds like you know, that would not be a big deal, but I'm telling you, it's a very big deal when you're all of a sudden winning a fight like that, and everybody's your friend, and everybody's got business ideas, and you know, they're calling you 24/7, and now everybody wants to do something for you. And oh man, you don't need to go train, man. We can. All you got to do is hit him. It's over. You saw what happened, man. Come on with us. We're going to do this. You know, just on and on and on. Everybody's got a plan. Everybody can do better than you know, the things that are already in place, etc. So Ruiz has got to handle success and stick to what he knows, and be as hungry as he was before. And for Joshua, he has to overcome self-doubt and anything that may be going through his mind, or those type things, and get back to the, you know, what made him what he was before. He's got to get back to the basics of that. And then you've got the X factor, which is the location. You know, how do they handle fight week? It's a completely different locale. So how do they handle that? How do you handle the flight arrangements, the hotel arrangements? How do you handle what you're eating over there? There's a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff that's going to play into this. So I just think it's going to be an interesting fight.
Now, I know you're outside as a trainer, but I would say a historian as well. The stories you told me about collecting tapes for, you know, promoters at a very young age. And a lot of those fights in the past happen in, like, environments outdoors, very hot climate. You guys train in a very hot climate in Alabama. How much does that affect the fighter when it comes to, like, a heavyweight fight? Does that deteriorate them, tire them?
As it relates to Joshua Ruiz, or as it relates to Deontay?
Well, in Joshua Ruiz, and seeing that it's going to be in Saudi Arabia,
I would think that I would think that you would, you know, I would want to be on site early. You know, I don't think it's the thing to do to get there the week of the fight or 10 days before the fight. I think you need to be there 3 weeks ahead of time to really get acclimated and understand the place and what you're doing. So I think that would be the biggest thing.